All right, hey, it's Mega here. I'm here at the San Jose DMV over yonder, and I got the WR on the back here. All right, yeah. So I tried to get it verified, and they can't even do it because it's been converted to electric, and then they have a freaking there's no turn signals, there's no license, there's fucking nothing on this bike, man. So yeah. And but yeah, here's some interesting stuff. They looked at the VIN number. All right, the VIN number over here on the side. Yeah, they looked at the VIN number, and then they also looked at the emission sticker. So there's an emission sticker they pointed out right here. Okay, so there's that. So so yeah, they can see. Oh yes, yeah, it used to be a street legal bike, but thing, you know. And then what was it? Yeah, it doesn't have any lights or anything on it. They're like, and then yeah, and then they saw that, like, yeah, they're looking for an engine number, and it's got an electric motor in it now. So they said, like, oh, well, for stuff like that, you have to take it to the CHP. So there is that. I tried to get it verified, guys, and I couldn't because it's got a freaking electric motor on it, and it looks like a freaking dirt bike now. Okay. Yeah, so that's a scoop. So I went in, all right, I went into the DMV. Okay, yeah, so I came here, and then here's the story. I was like, man, okay, I gotta knock out all this DMV and titling shit today, all right? And so the scoop is I got up early, all right? I got up at like 8 o'clock. I put the bike on the carrier because I think the first thing they're going to want to do is make sure I have the bike, right? So I go to the line to verify it. So the guy comes out, you just ring the doorbell. But I think they were verifying something else already. And so they saw me already, and they came up and they're like, hey, you need a verification? I'm like, yeah. and then they look at the bike. They think it's a dirt bike because it looks like a freaking dirt bike, man. And yeah, they look at it, and they look at the VIN number, and they're looking for an engine number. I'm like, oh, it's been converted to electric. So it don't have the original engine in it. So they're like, oh, okay. So you're going to have to go to the CHP for something like that. So they referred me to the CHP. All right. Well, it's like I'm fucking jumping through hoops, guys. So, and then they said, like, oh, but you can go inside and you can start the paperwork. So I'm just like, fuck it. Don't even mention the engine conversion. All right. Maybe they'll just let you transfer it. So I go into the DMV, and there's not a long line. I was like, oh, hallelujah, man. Like, I hate finding the parking at the DMV was the hard part already. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm kind of screwed right now. So, yeah, let's just go take a drive, guys. So, there's people waiting in line to get my parking spot. Let's go take a drive. I'm just going to take this sweet way home. All right. So if I look like I'm, not paying attention to the camera and paying attention to the road and just vlogging, then that's what I'm doing. Okay. So, man, I can't even see what's behind me because I got a freaking dirt bike on the back of my carrier. Okay. I got out of that freaking parking spot. All right. I'm going to take the slow way home. All right, guys. So anyway, here's the scoop. I go into the DMV. There's not a long line. All right. This is my story. All right. This is my vlog for today. And this is what happens. The line isn't long, and so I go up there with my bill of sale. That's all I freaking have. All right. And yeah, dude, it's awful, man. So I get I tell her, like, oh yeah, I tell the lady, this is what I'm trying to do. I bought a motorcycle, and it doesn't have a title. It doesn't have jack. All I got is this bill of sale. All right. And then she says, like, oh, well, I don't know about that. We might not be able to do anything for you, but you can try. So pretty much is what she said. Oh, I see a mailman. I used to deliver mail in this area, by the way. This is a kind of shitty neighborhood. So the scoop is, I don't even wait that long. I wait like maybe 5 minutes, guys. I wait like maybe 5 minutes to get to the clerk. To get to the clerk. There you go. That's the word you're looking for. The clerk. And then so I get to the clerk, and I give her the bill of sale, And I tell her the whole story. I was like, okay, yeah, I bought it from this guy, and then he bought it from that guy, but he never registered it, and he lost the license plate. It's all fucked up. That's what I'm telling her, man. And surely enough, it is. All right. And so what she says is that so I kind of made some progress. Last time I told DJ, all right, the guy I bought the bike from, that he needs to go find the guy that he bought the bike from and get his information, or like have him sign a bill of sale or something, all right, because he lost the freaking title. And then yeah, so it's hard to get any kind of information from DMV, because it's like what's that personal information type of thing. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Okay. And so they can't even give me the information of the true owner of the bike. There's a bunch of fees on it, all right, is what I learned. And so one thing that DJ can do, all right, because since the last time I gave him the form, and I tell him, hey, you need to have that owner fill this out, and then you need to sign it. And then I need to sign it, and then we can get another title, and then we can transfer it to me. All right. So, but he said he went to LA with his family, and he tried to go to the neighborhood. Hella crazy shit, man. He said he tried to go to the neighborhood he thought he bought the bike in, and he couldn't find the previous owner. So now, there's something I can make this work, all right, guys, but it's going to cost a lot of money, all right, I think, all right. So I can make this work. However, okay, so what I could do is I can have him fill out a statement saying that he attempted to find the owner, all right, the previous owner, and to no avail is what she said, all right. And then so after that, I guess they can apply for a title, and then they could transfer it to me, all right. And like DJ and me have to fill out this form. It's a fucking nightmare, all right, guys. When you guys buy a bike, register it in your freaking name, man. I don't know why he's doing this stuff, man. But yeah. We're like, why is there no license plate, and why is there no title? There's no registry. There's fucking nothing. Okay, guys. Yeah. So it's just like shit. I'm just kind of at a loss. All right. And then she says, we've got to collect 3 years of fees on the bike, because they said 3 years is the limit that they can collect. And I'm like, oh shit. Well, I'm thinking like a bike that old probably costs about $150. I'm paying about $150 a year for like an older motorcycle. Was it $150? Yeah, I think it's about $150 in California, man. So 3 years of fees is like at least. Okay, guys. So that's where I'm at right now. There's a ton of fees on it. All right, what a freaking nightmare. If I could find some kind of loophole. There used to be a loophole where you could register a motorcycle in like Vermont without physically being there, and then you can get a Vermont plate, and then you can ride it around, right? But yeah, what the hell, dude? It'd be a lot cheaper probably than registering it in California anyways, you know? And then just, you would still have to get insurance, but insurance is cheap for a motorcycle, man. Yeah, so that's where I'm stuck right now, guys. I have to. There's two things Hades Banking can do. All right, I can have DJ fill out the statement saying he attempted to find the previous owner and he couldn't find him. All right, and then they'll let us do the registration, and then I have to pay 3 years worth of fees, and then she couldn't even tell me how much the fees were. Okay. She couldn't even tell me how much the fees were. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he told me like he bought it like a year ago or something, but it's like, it hasn't been registered for like 3 years, or it's been registered, but it's just like, they haven't been paying the fees for like 3 years. You know, I'm like, what the hell? Like, they could have put it non-op or some shit, you know? But yeah, I don't know what the fuck. This bike deal is so shady, you know. And or the only other thing is I could try to register it in another state, all right, and then just title it in another state, and then just write it with a different license plate, because like their system doesn't talk to the California system, okay? Um, yeah, man, it's fucked up, guys. That's all I can say, man. So I'm headed home. It's you know, it's kind of a wasted effort, you know. I'm gonna tell DJ what's up, man, but like he fucked up, all right. It's not my, well, yeah, it's my fault for buying it from him, okay? But yeah, dude, it's all sorts of shady, man. I'm telling you. It doesn't look like it's stolen or anything, all right? But yeah, there's gonna be a shit ton of fees that we gotta pay, you know. If I'm willing to pay that, but I don't know how much the fees are. She couldn't tell me, like, because so I don't know what to do, man. Or yeah, the third option, all right, there is the third option, is to just not do anything at all. All right, it'll just be it'll be a race bike, all right. It'll be a race bike. I can't ride it on public lands. I can't ride it on the street. I can only ride it in private lands or in like race events and stuff. So like I just did in the Hollister Hills Hare Scramble. So yeah, that's a scoop, guys. It's fucked up, right? But anyway, I will go message DJ about what's going on, man. And I don't know if I want to do it or not, man, because I don't want to pay all those fees. It's a fucking nightmare, dude. Another thing is, like, yeah, I can probably get a titled frame and then switch the frame out or something. Okay, guys, so that's a scoop. All right, so I'm kind of at a crossroads here. All right, guys, I'm home now. Anyway, yeah. So that's what's going on, guys. So yeah. So let's go from the beginning. All right, guys. I bought the bike, all right, and he could only give me a bill of sale. Yeah, so I went to AAA, all right, and then they told me he's got to contact the original owner and have him fill out his information, and then he needs to sign it, all right, and then so he went to LA. He said he went to LA like twice to look for this guy, all right. He said he was just trying to go around the neighborhood and find like jog his memory, go to he was like knocking on doors of houses and stuff. Hey, like, I bought a bike from somebody here, blah blah blah, you know, maybe they don't even live there anymore, you know, that type of thing, all right. And so he made an attempt to find the original owner, all right. So that means he all he has to do is make a statement, all right. So yeah, that's what happened, all right, guys. He couldn't find the previous owner, all right. So no plate, no title, no registration, freaking nothing, all right? This bike has nothing. It's a freaking ghost bike, okay, guys? That's what it is. It's a phantom bike, all right? That's probably what I'm going to call it, a ghost bike. All right? And yeah, so that's a scoop, guys. And it's such a shame because it's a nice bike, you know. And so so yeah, so that's where we're at before today, all right? And then so today I go to the DMV and I try to verify it, and they look at it like, oh, we can't find the engine number because it's the original engine isn't in there. And they're like, you got to go to the CHP now. So okay, so I said, fuck the verification. We don't need that. All we got to do is just transfer their title. Don't tell them about the engine conversion, okay? Which would be kind of interesting though, to see if you could title it as an electric bike. What would the benefit of that be? I don't know, man, because it's already street legal, right? Because we don't have like smog testing in California or anything, so for motorcycles. Yet anyways, so that's a scoop, guys. So I said, fuck it, just go in, and they're like, you could just register it normal, all right? You could just try to start the registration process, all right? So I go in there, and then I talk to the lady, all right? And then so she says, so she tells me the same thing AAA tells me. You gotta have DJ and an original owner fill out this form, and then we can transfer it to you, okay? And I told him he already tried that. He already tried to find the original owner, and he couldn't find the original owner, okay? So and yeah, and then she can't give me any info on the bike. Like, yeah, she can't give me much, all right? I know. I wish I knew a cop friend or something that could look up like stuff. Okay. So she says I can have DJ fill out a statement saying that he attempted to contact the original owner to no avail. All right, and then if she gets that statement from him, then we can do it. We can just transfer it from, I guess, the original owner. Yeah, we'd make a paper trail, all right, but we wouldn't have the other person's signature, okay? Okay, but here's the kicker right here. I don't know if I want to do it anymore because she says there's 3 years worth of fees. I saw, and she circled. Yeah, she showed me like a thing on the thing. She didn't give me the receipt or anything, but she showed me that like it hadn't been registered since like 2020 or some shit. And they said they can only collect 3 years worth of fees. All right, that's like the limit or some shit. Okay, so and I like 3 years. That's a lot. That's a lot of money right there. I'm willing to pay like $400 or something like that. All right, what a fucking pain in the butt, man. So, but she couldn't even tell me how much the fees were. Okay. And I can't look anything up on the internet how much the fees would be because because of the thing. But anyway, so I can have DJ fill out the form saying he tried to it's a statement of fact saying that he tried to find the owner and he couldn't. All right, and then they'll do the registration. However, there's like I have to pay 3 years worth of fees on it. So I'm like, okay, and then. So I don't know if I want to do that. That could be more money than I'm willing to pay, man. Like, what the hell, dude? And then and then there's still the transfer fees and the sales tax and all that bullshit, man. Freaking California. Okay, so and then yeah. So like I said, I'm at a crossroads right now where I can do like 3 things. All right, I can do this registration like they're saying. All right, do it legit, but then I'm gonna lose a shit ton of money. All right, whatchamacallit? I don't even know why you would buy a bike and just destroy the license plate and the registration, or just lose everything about the bike. I'm like, what the fuck? Who does that stuff? You know, like you said, he was trying to make a ghost bike or some shit, man. And I like, what happens when you get pulled over by the cops? What are they gonna do? They're just gonna impound it, right? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, dude, it's all sorts of fucked up. And okay, so the second thing is yes, I just operate it as a race bike or on private property, okay? Or I can try to title it in a different state somehow, all right? And then it'll just all the fees will disappear away. So I'm going to research option 3, okay, guys? I'm gonna do some research on it. So unfortunately for Hades Omega, there used to be this thing where you could register a vehicle in Vermont, all right, guys, and then you can get the license plate and all that stuff, and you wouldn't even have to you didn't have to live in Vermont, all right? You don't have to physically be in Vermont, but you could register the bike there, and then you can register it, and then you can do out-of-state registration to California, and I guess it would wipe, but it would still have a record in California. So yeah, I'm not sure how that works, man. But yeah, you would have a Vermont plate on it on the bike, all right? But then yeah, I don't have any turn signals on the bike, no mirrors, nothing, man. So I could put mirrors on it, I guess. But yeah, well, I really just want a dirt bike, guys. Okay, I don't want to have to pay registration every year, and yeah, so that's a scoop, guys. I'm kind of like, what the fuck? I can't even take it out to ride to my favorite motorcycle park because you need a green sticker or a red sticker or something. You need some kind of registration to thing it, right? So if we did do the Vermont thing, all right, if we could have done the Vermont thing, because they made it so you can't do this anymore because a lot of people were doing it. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of fucked. That's what I'm gonna say. I can't take it out and test the bike out anywhere legally. Okay, I can't legally ride it anywhere. All right, that's the thing. So if I get pulled over on the bike, it's like I'm riding like a freaking dirt bike or something on the street, and they're just gonna impound it. All right, so that's what I don't want to happen. All right, yeah. So that's the scoop, guys. I'm kind of what the hell. All right, so yeah, the saga continues. Okay, well, it's time to get the ghost bike off the trailer. All right.